Hey guys. Oh, I've got to post the the link in the page. Hang on a second. Seriously, there's got to be an easier way to do this. Wonder if I had a stream deck, if it would make life easier.
Yeah, I started doing a few streams. I've had nothing but problems trying to get everything working. Last one I thought it was doing alright, and then there was no audio, and
I had no audio, I think, last week. Had no audio or something. I'd worked out that somehow I had turned the I'd turned the audio down. So
I actually had game audio. I just didn't have my mic audio, even though I
yeah.
had actually made sure it was working before I started the stream. I don't know.
What the hell have I just done? Next gear. Hang on. Let me jump out of here for a second. Go back to the pits. Jump in. Oh. Back to the pits. Content manager. So there. Waiting for input. Next gear. Waiting for input. Cancel. Righto. That's it. Now that should be right. Let's jump in there. Why is it not recognizing that I'm changing shift? Why is it not recognizing now that I want to change my shifter? Wow. Now I'm changing the inputs for what gear selector I want to use, and it's not making any difference in the game.
Um, so I did see you jump out. Sometimes you got to jump out and jump back in and reset it, type thing.
Yeah, that's right. I've jumped out, jumped back in again. Having real dramas today, guys. That's for sure. Really having dramas. I've been even earlier today, I've been able to jump in and make changes while I've been in the game. Now we're working. Hey, the other thing I worked out too was you can actually change the so like this car is revving out quicker than my digital dashes reading.
Yeah.
So I've actually found a way that you can change the RPMs. You can change the timing of the RPM to match your display.
Yeah, right.
So I need to bring up that. Go to actually it's in SimHub. You do it in SimHub.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Devices, LEDs, dashboard.
Oh, you
car
definitely have
settings.
to break their gas.
That's right, per car overrides. It's in car settings. And it's per car overrides. Now I just have to find the BMW. Where is it? BMW M3. There it is. Oh, hang on a minute. No, here it is. This is the one. Neutral. Override maximum. Override maximum. RPMs. It's not even registering on here. They're not even showing up. Here we go. That's what I need to do.
Are you still in the pit area, Brett, or where are you?
I'm out on the track at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Get up there. Bring that back up again. Hang on. Playing around with the wrong one here. Probably blow the engine up. Trying to remember which way did it. Oop.
That lap's not going to count. A track cut has been detected.
Righto, here we go. think I found the. I think I found it. Neutral. Actually, that's the easy way to do it. 8500. Do anything to save it. So maximum RP. Now I just need to go and tweak the gears for it.
Yeah, well, I used to have a tune for it, but I don't have a tune anymore.
Screaming Judd V8.
Yep.
Such an awesome sounding engine. And in the wall. Okay, that's cool. But I've figured out that it is actually a 8,750 RPM redline. Not well, because this thing had it set at 7.5 for some reason, which is totally wrong. So great with SimHub that you can go in and adjust all of this stuff to make everything match up. Make everything match up with how it does per car. Cool, that's that. Excellent. We will jump back into pits. Need to change wheels too, because this is not a formula wheel. This is a round wheel. Sweet. There we go. Now we need to change the gearing. Yeah, that's better. Save that as a Nordschleifer. Nordschleifer. Or Nordschleif. Save fuel. Doesn't matter. We're not interested. We're not worried about that. We are just wanting to get in and do some driving. Okay, that's us. That stays there. All right. Oh, why that changes. Probably you have to do the tyre pressures as well.
Yeah, well, I dare say so.
Just see what they come up at.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh! Wall, 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 boof.
And there is plenty of damage on too, so your car will be cactus.
Yeah. I need to tweak these again because it says the override maximum RPM, but it's not. Maybe I'll just chuck it back to what it was. 100. Because it seemed to be working pretty well. That's maximum RPM. That's probably not where it's red light, where it's coming up for gear change. This game is all about tweaking. All about tweaking. Righto now. So we got tyre pressures at 27 psi, but they're still not in the green. So this one must run like 30 something then.
Depends on the tyre that's there, so they must be more of a road tyre maybe, and you need to run
Road tyre pressures. What sort of tyres? No, medium, slick.
I don't know, but it's obviously still needs more.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck it up to 29 psi there. 28 at the rear. See what that comes up as. Launch life save. Oh, damn it all. That's not what I wanted to do. Tyres. Launch life save. Override. Yep, that's us. Okay, let's go and have another go. What?
Did you blow your engine?
No. It's like it hit the wall, but I wasn't anywhere near it.
Oh, you hit the wall on my screen.
Did I? Oh, around. Cancel. This stupid freaking thing. Righto. Here we go. Well, Hatchet's done a 9.9. It's the time to beat. He mustn't have a mic.
He does have a mic. I have spoken to him before.
Oh, have you?
Not sure why he didn't want to jump in the comms.
Oh, well.
Not a lot of tuning I can do in this car. It's a bit understeery.
Righto, so it looks like tyre pressures are starting to come up. Oh, she gets airborne there. Righto, tyre pressures are starting to come up now. But it looks like I might need more yet. Ooh.
Ooh, little flick. Yeah.
Man, the V8s were so much fun at Le Mans. The new Gen 3 cars.
Oh yeah, I haven't got them yet, remember?
Yeah. They're so much fun.
Yeah, you were going to send them across to me, but we never got around to it.
Nah, we'll do that today. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to. I didn't want to get into the back of you.
No, you're
I'm
right.
like, oh, go
This
to
thing
the inside.
Yeah, I had to stay wide anyway because this thing understeers, so I've got to wash off a little bit of speed early so I can still get a run out of it.
Right. Oh, oh, oh. Lawnmower.
Yeah, it's still reasonably quick, this thing, but it's very understeery and I can't tune anything out of it.
Can't, not with brake bias or anything?
Nah, there's not really much you can do.
Oh, okay. Oh, look, my skid marks from where I hit the wall earlier.
I heard someone join the voice chat. Who was that? Hey, mate.
Stupid Halloween images.
How you going, Mark?
Yeah, not too bad.
We're in my server, mate, if you've seen that.
Yep.
And then if you don't have the cars, I know Mark did send a link to a mega.
Oh, Brett, the two links in the general.
Yeah, just grab the cars from there.
I think you'll definitely have the M3 because that's from Reggie and the boys.
Yep. No, that's right. No, I was just gonna pop in. I was just gonna freaking clear a little friggin' picture of what I've been working on.
Nice.
Took me freaking forever, but it turned out that it was the text I was trying to put on that thing for you last night, Brett, was what was causing me the issue. So as soon as I changed the font style, it freaking worked for me instantly.
Oh, righto. Yep.
A bit annoying that it took me like 2 hours to work that out or realise that. Then they're pulling my hair out. Just, why will it not work?
Yeah. for some reason Hatchet's not joining us in voice comms. Maybe he's having some dramas of his own. Oh man, I had so much issues trying to get into this server. Collider issues, frickin' I think I've had to press the power button on the tower 6 times because various things were locking me out of the whole system. And then we're clicking on the join button and it was bringing up the launcher for the base game, for the you know, the non, instead of using Content Manager going into Assetto Corsa through the launcher.
Yeah, not
It's
logging
like,
through Content Manager. Just
yeah,
the game itself.
frickin' retarded.
Oh, here you come.
Yeah, the old V8 stretching its legs. It's about to, it's run out of steam. Oh no, it's still going. 307, 308.
290.
Hey, you're on bloody torchlight, are
Ah, there's the wall.
Oh, I didn't hit the wall, but I spun it, not trying to hit you.
I should have backed out of it before the before we got into the that left right.
Yep.
But anyway, lesson learnt for next time.
How's your tyres?
Yeah, good. 34 psi, all in the green. Now we try and run down Hatchet's time of 9.9, or 9 minutes 9.
We will. It's mine screen say I'm going to run a 7:19 and
Nah, well, I don't know. Mine's saying a 13, but that's only because I haven't done a full lap yet.
yeah, once you get past the part where you were dicking around, it'll actually adjust.
Yeah. I think it's it's saying an 8 something or other at the moment.
Yeah, well, you were basically same.
Oh, I'm off again.
The marshals are saying you cut the track, so that lap won't count.
You're the same sort of speed as me, maybe a little bit faster, so you'd be looking at like a 7:10 or something, maybe. Mine's saying 7:17 at the moment.
Righto.
Yeah, how were those races on Friday? Right? The fence warmers, the friggin' Master 5. I should have friggin' won both those races and threw it away the exact same.
Oh, no.
Andre got past me. Like literally 10 lap race. 9 out of the 10 laps I get through the death frickin' chicane.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine.
And then the
last. As soon as Andre's frickin' ripped ass on the last lap, literally like trying to get past me. You're like, right, all I gotta do is just do this chicane one more time. So easy. I've already done it 9 times this race. Frickin' the wall on the way out, and he just gets the run on me. Oh, done it again. Yeah, both times actually, I'm trying to block the inside line. I just sort of like just let him go past because I'm just like, oh, he's got the run, no big deal, no point trying to defend him. But yeah, friggin' both times did the exact same thing, and he got past me on the exact same part of the track to get first.
It was a great race. It was certainly, they were great races. It was a hell of a lot of fun.
There was a hell of a lot of just didn't do the practice, and they just could not get the way, like they couldn't navigate through that chicane. Like,
Yeah.
And I reckon it's going to be the exact same way in the Gold Coast track. It's horrible. Horrible chicane in that Gold Coast track, and it's like I don't know how many times I flipped that freaking car and like clipped the tyre balls and stuff.
Yeah. Well, in the races, it just all went to cactus on me.
Yeah.
I ended up having,
Yeah,
we're having all sorts of issues. I couldn't get into the server. I ended up having to restart the computer, and then for whatever bizarre reason I was able to get in.
Yep.
Freaking stupid.
You found that other car.
Ah,
Just put up a screenshot of like what I'm working on for you, mate. Just freaking for those bloody steering to the wall.
oh, yep.
That's just basically a render of the mesh in freaking Fusion. So it won't have all those lines and shit on it. It won't look that bad, but
Yep.
it's just what 3D modeling software does when it puts all the facets on it.
Right. Cool, I'll finish this lap and then I'll have a quick look.
Just gonna use the measurements that you gave me today,
Yep.
just to verify that I've got correct and everything should hopefully then print right, and I might be able to send one tonight, or even print both of them.
Oh, righto.
Put a full amount of different types of film today that they don't want to run through their new printers, so they had all the for the old ones, the ones that I've now got, and
Yep.
Yeah, got all that shit for free.
Oh, wicked.
I think I'm up to about $600 or $700 worth of gear that I'll just take.
Shit.
Didn't want anything for it.
Wow.
Hey, I don't care. It's freaking keeping me busy, keeping me something to do. I'm freaking making them.
Yep.
So JP might be a bit of a tinkerer too. He's already commented on.
Yep. Oh, yeah, he loves tinkering with stuff.
Yeah, it's a hell of a computer bloody design he put up there.
Yeah.
Cooling out the wazoo and freaking bloody triple freaking radiator with two twin water cool reservoirs and stuff. It looks like a hell of a machine.
Shit.
I'd like to know what the specs of the rest of the stuff, the hardware he's putting in there is.
I would say he's probably going to go a 50 series card when they drop.
Yeah, she'll be a hell of a rig.
Well, if he goes for a 50 series card, he won't need to upgrade for a while. Yeah, there's
Unfortunately, when they're brand new, you gotta pay through the nose for them, mate.
yeah.
Won't be as much as what we pay, man. He's in the US.
Okay.
Nah, JP's not. He's in
Isn't he?
Australia. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
JP owned the race team that when I first got onto iRacing, JP's Sim Shed.
yeah, I thought he was US, so that's
No, he's in Australia. Ah, that was better. $703.56.
yeah, I thought you were going to be down around there.
Righto, let's have a look at these. Let's have a look at this photo you've sent. Oh, wicked. That looks cool. I just put it up here on the stream. So Mark's got a 3D printer and he's going to print these out for me. This is for me to be able to mount my wheels on the wall. So that'll be really awesome. He's going to print up 2 of them for me. I've got 2 wheels at the moment, but I'm going to get another one Sim Magic produced this year called the GT Neo. So that'll be added to my wheel collection very shortly. But yeah, these are the wall mounts, so that I don't have to keep putting them in and pulling them out of their boxes all the time. Cool. Thanks, Mark. That'll be wicked. I'll and like I said to you, as soon as I get my next pay in, I'll sort that out for you as well.
No, it's all good. As I said, just give me something to do. It's like gives me little tinkering projects like this. Freaking help me
Yeah.
dial in my freaking profiles and everything as well, because I'm only just starting out.
Yeah, Roger. Yep.
With the printing side of things. Got a little bit of experience with CNC machining and stuff, of like metals and whatnot, but haven't really had much to do with the printing side of the house.
Ah, yeah, yep. I'll be back shortly, guys. Just got to go and make a pit stop on my own.
No worries.
My favourite type of car. A Porsche.
There's not much tuning in it, Mark, but
Probably wouldn't help me
tires.
anyway.
Yeah, it does, man. Raise the diff coast to 60, which is max, and then see how you go with your diff power. But that made a huge difference for me.
I just got a warning about the model.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing it, but
Gears, tyres, fuel. Yeah, not much to do there really, is there? We'll see how she goes.
Afternoon.
Ready?
My headphone doesn't seem to be working, or at least the headphone. I think the mic's working.
yeah, I can hear someone, but they're low.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you fairly good level there, mate.
I wonder if this is working any better.
Sounds like Cliffy. Is it Cliffy?
How you going, guys? It's JP here.
Hey,
Oh.
Jeffy, how are ya?
Hey, JP, how are you?
Yeah, good. Just home from work. I thought I'd just jump on and say g'day.
Sweet as. Brett's just gone to Lou, mate. He'll be back in a minute.
Just playing with my volumes here to make sure everything's working okay.
Rightio.
Hey, Brett.
Hey,
How are you, mate?
good. Yourself?
Good.
Long time no speak.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. How are you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good?
Busy with work, really busy with work.
Yep.
We're just moved to a new location, changed the name of the place, and it's looking pretty good.
Cool.
And about to start renos on the house.
Right.
That's one of the reasons why I've decided to get myself another sim. Well, get myself a sim because I sold the old one.
Yeah.
So just working towards what I want to get as far as chassis and all the other bits and bobs.
Righto. Are, are you are you thinking about custom building your own one, or do you think you might go with hybrid again, or are you looking somewhere else?
Well, hybrid don't have a chassis per se.
Oh, okay.
They're now affiliated with Simrig, and I've had a look at all of them, and honestly, I think bang for buck in Australia, the track racer is a decent chassis to go with.
Yep.
And I just have to make the decision as to whether I want to go with motion on this one, but I'm pretty sure that that's the direction I'm going to go with.
Right. Oh, cool. Yeah. I mean, obviously for local reasons, I went with Racecraft for my aluminium rig because I'm able I'm close enough that if I have any issues, I can call John, and then adding to that, I can, I'm only a few hours, I'm only 6 hours away from Perth, so if I need anything, I can either get it freighted overnight or go down there and get the stuff myself.
Yeah, absolutely. And John's big enough now that he's going to be around, and he's small enough that he'll be personal. So
Yep. Well, I mean, I've got a SimMagic Alpha Mini with the GT4 rim and the GT1D wheel. I've still got my Jinx shifter, as you can hear in the background there. But every hour, and I've got the Assetto Invicta 2-pedal set, and I got all of that through John. I was able to get all that through John, so warranties and stuff like that, everything's local to WA, so it's good.
I haven't really looked a lot at Racecraft. I did have a look at it, but I'm actually going the other way and sort of getting as pared down a chassis as possible, because weight is going to be king on a motion platform. Yeah,
well, I mean, the setup that I've got the integrated triple monitor and the tray for the PC to sit on. But aside from that, it's basically a base with 2 uprights. That's it. Yeah. And then the seats. I'm crashing again. The seats, track racer seat I got this time, and it's really good and comfortable. I can sit in it for hours and hours without any dramas. I do have a cushion behind my back for when I suffered my herniated disc, but other than that, it's way better than the seat that I had before, and the seat I had before was supposed to be a proper car seat, so it's definitely, so there's, I mean, aside from the weight of the aluminium, there's nothing sort of really extra, and John's motion rigs all have, or the majority of them have integrated monitors, so everything moves together as a unit.
Yeah, nice. That's something that I looked at, but I'm looking at going pretty hefty with the monitor side.
Right.
So that was the one thing that I wasn't sure whether that would actually, whether I'd be actually able to put monitors on a motion platform.
Yep. Yeah. So that's an interesting. That's because I asked John the other day because I'm tossing up between VR and or new monitors, and I asked him what monitors he uses. So he uses the Samsung G55 32-inch curved
Yeah.
for his setups.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, he does builds. Like one of the builds he had was a new design
No.
that they built with full motion. That was 85k. But he obviously, like, I mean, I've got the same rig that Rob Crisdale had, although I've widened mine a little bit because it was too narrow.
Yeah. Okay.
So I've widened it, so it's half a meter between the uprights, whereas it was half a meter overall.
Yeah. Okay.
So I've gained another 20, 40 mils inside, and yeah, it's I didn't go. I needed to make it longer because it was just a fraction too short with the seat mount. Even though I had my previous seat was on a slider, so I could adjust it to whatever length it was. I couldn't get it back far enough to be away from the pedals. So
Yeah.
I've got a raised deck mount, and it can be adjusted forward and back. So I've got that hanging out the front of the rig about 40 mil.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, then the rest of it is essentially the same. I had to get a wider plate for the computer tray, but other than and I got an so my keyboard hangs off the right hand monitor underneath the right hand monitor, and I got a mouse tray as well. But that's really everything that I got. As far as and the mount for the direct drive wheel as well had to be a heavier duty mount, because the original one that I had with my G920 was just a shelf between the two uprights. So yeah, it's
I like that idea. I mean, I haven't really signed off on exactly what I want to get yet, but I've been looking at cubic systems. I've been looking at all sorts of things. So
yeah.
but I want to go something with a bigger monitor. And if you go bigger than 32, there doesn't seem to be anything on the market that will carry the weight of a larger monitor.
Yeah.
Without having too much movement, once the rig starts moving around.
Yeah, the flex issue starts to become an issue. I mean, I've got 40 by 40 for my side monitor mounts, but I've seen 80/20 and 80/40 arms for the sides.
Yeah.
And I've got he's got some specially made mounts. Sorry, not mounts. Specially made supports, like these plates that have a slot in them, and you can adjust the angle of the monitor arms and all of that. So when it's done up with six bolts, 3 top and 3 bottom, there is literally, like, I have to pull on it pretty hard to get it to flex down, and that's just with 40/40.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you added 80/40 to that, you could probably just about hang a 40 inch monitor on it, and you still wouldn't get any movement.
I might have to.
I'll just quickly jump in, guys. I've got a Track Racer TR120, solid as a rock.
Yeah.
I put triple monitors on it. I bought the mount second hand. I'm just trying to search which one it is, but I'm pretty sure it's something like a SimLab triple. Now it is 80 by 40, all bolted to the rig. I got triple 32s on it, mate. I do not get 1 millimeter of movement.
Oh look, they're pretty good. Like all of those 80/20 rigs now, they're pretty solid. But the biggest issue is if I go with a motion setup
Yep.
and I mount the, because it doesn't make any sense to have monitors on the ground and the rig moving.
No, that no. I've looked at all those sorts of setups, and I'm like, you're not achieving anything because your rig's moving separate to what you're viewing through the monitors. Why you would have a freestanding monitor set up but have your rig moving? It just your brain can't, like, yeah, I mean you can drive it, and I've been in ones where that's the case, like V-Race in Perth. Their monitors, their TVs are mounted on the wall, and they've got those what are they, the bloody modem, is it modem simulation setups, right? And so you're moving, but the TV's is the what you're viewing is a fixed point. So it's not realistic. But of course, those simulators, or the ones that V-Race have got, they have no mounting option for the monitor to be mounted to the rig. I'm assuming that they would make that if that's what you wanted, they would make it. But with John's ones, for the same money, made out of 80/20 or 80/40 with everything integrated, it makes no sense to have freestanding monitors if you're going to have a motion rig.
Yes.
Yeah, I just found mine. Mine are actually the Exodus XR1 integrated triple screen mounts.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, through Simrigs. You'll see it if you Google that.
So, the reason I've been doing a lot of sim racing is because my PC can't. The reason I've been doing all Assetto Corsa for the last 4 or 5 months is because my computer can't run iRacing with all the graphical updates and everything they've done, and it was running with rain fine, and then they must have done a massive graphics update or whatever they did. I can't do online racing. My CPU is literally self-combusting and inside the PC.
The guys that are making your PC, building your PC, installing Windows 11 for you.
Yeah, they're installing Windows 11. Yep.
If you can, see if they can get rid of all the bloatware.
Oh, righto. Yep.
Otherwise, if they don't want to do that, it's easy to do once Windows 11 is installed. But on the build that I've just done, I actually took out all of the bloatware or all of the crap out of Windows 11.
Yeah.
It slows everything else down. And yeah, my PC's, this one is pretty quick now. I was doing, all that stuff, designing the build of my new PC. I did that all on Fusion 360, and it was really fast.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I'll have to ask Shay about that.
Yeah.
I might go and see him tomorrow.
Yeah, I just did it that way. Yeah, like that. I just got rid of all of the rubbish that I don't need. I mean, I even got rid of Cortana and all that sort of stuff. So
Oh, okay. Yep.
I never ever used it in Windows 10 the whole time I had it. So.
No, I've never used Cortana either. I don't even. I mean, obviously people do, but I never had. So it's just a feature that's there that doesn't ever get used.
The marshals are saying you cut the track, so that lap won't count.
Yeah. Yeah, Hatchet. Yep, back up again, mate.
Just tell him it resets and goes straight back up. It's just that set it at 1:20.
Yep. Yeah, he will have heard you because that's come through on the stream. So, yeah, just jump back in, Hatchet. It's all good, mate. If you jump into the Discord chat too, mate, if you want to. We're just obviously Tim's in, and I'm crashing again. Yeah, Tim's in there, Mark's in there, and an old friend of mine, JP, who was actually the owner of the very first race team that I joined on iRacing way back, how many years ago is that, JP? That's a freaking, was it 8 or 9 years?
Yep.
Easy.
Well, I ruined that last lap I was doing, Brett. I was on for a 6:59.
Oh, yeah.
I might have to revisit my decision to talk to John because I'm looking at his rigs and I do like what he does, and I like him as a person. So if I'm going to spend my money,
Yeah.
not that I don't like the guys from Track Racer, but he's more of a smaller guy, and I like to look up to those guys like Brett, you know.
Yeah.
Always like dealing with Brett because the first time I contacted Brett was actually Christmas Day. And I go, oh, he'll probably return my message in a couple of days, and within 10 minutes he replied.
Yeah.
I went, oh shit, sorry man, I just disturbed you on Christmas Day. I'm not talking to you. No, that's alright.
Well, I mean, the very first load cell pedals I bought from him came off his personal rig. They was with the SimWorks ones.
Yeah, okay.
That had been developed in conjunction with Shane and Scotty Mack from the V8 Supercars.
Yeah.
And he said these pedals are awesome because I was looking at the Husingveld Sprints, and he said in his view, he said these are a better pedal set. But of course, I didn't quite understand the whole short movement, and then everything was just, with the race cars, everything just being pressure. There was, because I kept thinking there should be more pedal movement, but I'd already committed to buying the Invictas by the time I realised what I was doing wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I've still got them. They're in a box out in the shed, but...
Have you had any of Daniel Morad's stuff?
No.
Like YouTube? Check it out. He's actually a GT driver, like a real world GT driver. He races GT3 and GT4. They actually won 24 hours of Daytona in the GT3 category. And
Yeah, sorry, I thought, have I purchased any of his stuff? No, I haven't. But I have been a subscriber of his for probably close to 12 months now.
Yeah, it's interesting how much pedal travel they've got in the GT3.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't have expected that much pedal travel, but they've got plenty.
Yeah. Yeah, because all of these sim rig pedals, they're like, 20 mils, 25, 30 mils of movement, but there appears to be a lot more, and you would think because Assetto that race Audi R8s in Europe, these pedals are designed exactly how their GT3 car pedals actually work. So there must be obviously different ideas between manufacturers and then your aftermarket, like Tilton and all of that sort of stuff. Obviously everybody has different ideas about how the pedals should work.
Yeah, or as much as anything else, drivers have got their own personal preferences on how they want their pedals to react.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, got to run. I've got issues at work that I've got to deal with, but
That's cool.
Yeah, I'll catch up with you later, guys.
All right,
Nice
mate.
to
Thanks
chat with you,
for
JP.
jumping in, chat. And I'll be back home in a couple of weeks, Wednesday. So, yeah, hopefully we get an opportunity to catch up again.
Yeah, no.
Cool. See you, mate. All the best.
See-
Have a good couple of weeks.
No worries. You too.
See ya.
Bye.
Hey, babe.
Yeah, Hatchet said he's going to jump in. He's going to jump back in. He just he had to duck off and do something quickly. So,
Yeah, no dramas.
JP's very much like you, Tim. He's really big into researching stuff. And so he when he pulls the trigger on something, you know it's good. You know that it's, you know, whatever he's done, he's researched it out the wazoo, and there's little to no room for error.
Yep.
But very, very, yeah, very smart bloke. I've kept in contact with him over the years, not as often as I should have, but yeah, I've known him for 8 to 10 years, and he ran, like, the race team was really good. Unfortunately, we had a few people came in that frickin' did some stuff that they knew that they shouldn't, and yeah, he sort of, once he got into the broadcasting side of things, he kind of went away from driving himself and from running the team, and then that's sort of how we ended up with Down Under Esports, and then got in with Frog Leap Juiced Racing from New Zealand, and yeah, then once I went fly in, fly out, that was kind of the end of that. I just didn't have the time for the race team. Oh, not able to. Come on, not able to be there when I needed to be. But yeah, I always look back at my days in JP's Sim Shed and how much fun we all had. It was a great team. Righto, so you did a 6:59, eh?
No, I was on for a 6.
Oh, you were on for a 6:59. What tyres have you got on? Have you got slick hards, or?
No, that was on mediums.
That was on mediums, righto. So I'm running mediums as well.
I'm just trying softs now, but
Now, Hatchet's back in again. Jesus.
They're saying you've cut the track, so the lap has been
This thing's like a
invalidated.
V8 supercar. I need to frickin' brake a lot earlier than what I'm used to. I was going to bring the V8 supercars here as well today before I got off. I'll chuck the files in Discord Just see if I can crack if I can do a sub 7 minute, which I probably won't. Not now that I've fallen off the track a couple of times. I have bumped the, oh, well I did, but I've got to do it again. I wound the brake bias back to 67.
Yeah, I can't remember which way is the right way to go, but I actually went the opposite way.
Mark was saying yesterday, the higher the number, the further forward to the front it is.
It's forward, is it? Yeah, well that's the way I wanted to go. No wonder it's so much harder to drive.
You want to keep losing the rear all the time?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm into the 7:02, so there's probably still time to pull a freaking sub 7 minutes out of it. Probably not if I keep falling off the track all the time though. Oh no! Thanks, Hatchet. It's definitely a hard car to keep on the circuit, that's for sure. It must have really skinny tyres. Well, with all the frickin' slowing down and the falling off the track I've had, if I can hold it together, I'm on for a 58.3.
Beautiful.
Or even better, a 5749.
Well
Go
done.
get myself a clean car. I
That's
got
the
that
problem.
much damage to the freaking thing. Surprised that I managed to squeeze that much out of it. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I'll share those. I'll give you the Mustang and the Camaro. Oh, wrong one. Control, you knucklehead. Control, copy. Oh, that's right. We tried to do this last time. This might not work. Oh, okay. Did work. Well, it should do. That's where I got them from. Okay. No, upload failed. Why did the upload fail? Shouldn't have failed. Maybe if I try doing it individually, one at a time instead of both together. What? No. You do, because I frickin' pasted them on there before. Frickin' warm in here again. I don't know what's going on, Tim. I might have to throw them in the...
Mega.
In Mega, yeah. Because it doesn't seem to want to... work through Discord. It's just not doing anything. Righto. Okay. Where's that poxy frickin' Mega thing? Where did I find that? No, I want Mega. Where is it? No, that's not what I want. Login.
Oh, be nice, you bitch. That rear brake. God damn it. I was only halfway around the track and on for a 658.
if I save, yeah, bookmark that, mega folder, bookmarks, done. Now that should be in there, yes? Anyway, whatever. Drag that over to there. Upload. To there. Upload. Righto. Now I know I'm doing it the long way. It's not zipped or anything like that. So, but it's in there. Alright, that's, yeah.
Ooh, bitey, bitey. Too aggressive on cold tire.
Righto. That'll take a little while, but in the meantime we can do some racing. Or do some driving at least anyway.
Oh, I can't get a handle of this Porsche, like most of them.
It's difficult, mate.
Porsches normally are.
Yeah.
This BMW's no walk in the park either.
I spent enough time in that thing that I reckon I started to get the hang of it.
Oh, I'm getting the hang of it. I've just got to stitch together a clean lap.
Yeah, I can't do that. I keep fucking running off as soon as I freaking cross the finish line. As soon as I cross the freaking into the second lap, and I'm like, alright, I got warm tyres. I should be able to freaking get now. And like literally third turn, bang, fucking bin it. I mean, I got a 718 with a couple of offs freaking last lap.
Yeah, that's pretty much around where I was, Mark. A little bit quicker. I think you'll get it down to a 10, but it's really not comparable to this BMW in a lot of ways. I reckon it could be if you could just do a little bit more with it to tune it, but even the back straight, you top out at 290 right at the end, where this thing hits like 305 pretty early.
grass. Forget it's bloody left-hand drive. Can't go that close to the grass on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I reckon the Porsche fucking could benefit from not having such a tall fucking 6th and 7th gear.
Yeah, yep.
The 6th and 7ths on the friggin' stats, if you look at the gear ratio, is meant to top out at 296 and then 339. I'm just like, well, it doesn't even get there on a
Exactly.
freaking big straight.
Doesn't have the legs to push those taller gears, eh?
But the reason they've got them that tall, I think, is if you go too short, it's going to be wheel spin city
Yeah,
down
way
in
too
the lower
tall.
gears. Yeah.
Yeah, but I reckon you could wind back the freaking ratio of 6th and 7th gear and leave the rest of them where they're at, so you
Oh,
don't
you're
get
dead right.
tall.
Yeah.
Just bring the top of 6 and 7 down so it's actually somewhere near where the car's capable of fucking pulling.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. There's another version, a racing edition, Mark, which has got 825 horsepower. That thing's only got, I think, 425 or 500.
Which is not really much in the grand scheme of things, is it?
Oh, it's bloody a demon to drive. It's crazy.
Jesus. Holy Jesus. Oh no! Oh, you
That lap's not going to count. A track cut has been detected.
Ah, piss off. The last corner I got it frickin' sideways and ended up in the grass. Now the lap won't count.
What were you on for? A 55 or something?
No, that was my out lap.
Oh no. And now you got damage for your bloody...
No damage because I went on the left on the grass, crossing the line.
Okay. Oh, I thought you might have hit it.
No, I didn't hit anything.
Oh, that's
I just got it sideways. Now I got to do 2 more laps. Now that was a clean lap. Everything was perfect, braking, the whole lot. Got it pulled up, except for that last... And the last corner wasn't even... I don't even know what happened, to be fair. I had it pulled up and everything. Maybe... yeah, I don't know. Didn't turn in properly. Currently, I'm looking at A 653.
Oh. I'm looking at a 58 again.
Well, I was. You just got to stay. You can't afford to touch the curbs in this thing.
No.
You have to stay away from the curbs. I reckon if I hadn't have slid out where I did, I could have been looking at a 52. Wow. The time's still dropping. Oh god. Yeah, sub 6 minute 50 is possible in this. The carousel's very tricky in this thing.
Down to a 55.
Nice.
Oh! Out sideways. Back to a 56. Managed to save it, but lost a second there. Back down to 54. Oh, we're at a 54.5 at a minute.
Oh.
We're going to come down to the last chicane. Well, there's a 54.6.
I'm not going to say what I'm doing what I'm potentially looking at right at the moment till I freaking get across that line. Did that register? It must have done.
I don't
No,
see in
it
the
hasn't.
last name.
No, it hasn't registered.
What was it?
So that was a 52 flat.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, get off the grass. So it looks like the window is 33 to 36 psi for these tyres.
I did think even 34 was still a nice bright green.
Yep. Well, I've been running 34s most of the session. I just noticed that the left-hand ones are hitting 35, and that's still quite a nice bright green. Didn't register a time on RSR live timing, but it's saying my best lap was that 52 flat.
Yeah, it actually did come up in the real time that you did a 52.071. So, and it's giving you a purple there because I had the purple originally.
Right.
So, but up in the leaderboard time, it hasn't given you that for some reason.
No, because I was off the track. I was off the track when I crossed the line on that last lap.
I did make a couple of adjustments to the car to get that lap.
Right.
I adjusted the travel range a little bit to create a little bit more rake, so the nose had a bit more grip.
Right.
I actually took the brake bias out to 72%. Pretty sure from memory that's where Reggie was running it.
Right.
Yeah, about 71 from memory.
Yep. Diff coast I put up to 60%, which also aids in the arse being not so
Twitchy.
so much wanting to rotate on you. And then just
I'm
I
finding
actually did-
I'm finding 67% on the brake bias is pretty comfortable for me.
Yeah, well no, I'll just tell you what I did.
Yep.
I also did go one click up on the front spoiler as well. Made no difference to top speed or any of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Just a bit more weight on that nose.
Yeah. 51.1.
Fantastic, well done, brilliant drive. That's a world record.
Finally, it gets to register with RSR. And I haven't got enough fuel left. I haven't got enough fuel left to do another lap. Might try your settings, Tim.
Yep.
If you want to share them in Content Manager.
Yeah.
I'll give your setup a try, and then I'll jump in that porker. See what sort of lap time I can get out of it.
So save those both. One should be T and the other will be T2. I was just trying T2 then, and straight away I think we even had better front end, even on cold tyres. So.
Okay, so there's a T-1 and there's a Timbo and a Timbo-1. So the Timbo-1.
Yeah, that must be the second one. Yep.
Righto. Load that. Radio.
Yeah, I think that feels better even on cold tyres straight up.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's turning quite nicely.
Oh yeah. Even that higher speed stuff there.
Righto.
That's a 709 with a brake track in the porker.
709.
Solid.
And I know I'm losing speed fucking everywhere because I don't know this track that well.
Yeah.
Alright, look, I've got to jump off anyway, guys. I'll leave the server up and running.
Righto.
I might be back, I'll see how I go. I just got to go and do dinner, cook some dinner.
Yep. No dramas, mate. Thank you.
Alright, might be back, I'll see how I go.
Righto. Yeah.
Really doesn't want it to move.
Typical Porsche.
Oh, it's a bloody handful. The 709's a big improvement from my 718,
Shit, yeah.
and I still can't keep it on track.
Sweet. Gonna jump in the Porsche after this next lap, Hatchet. Give the Porsche a try. Turns in heaps better. Oh, I crashed it. Mongrel. I was on for a 47.
Holy shit.
Far out.
That is absolutely cooking along.
Damn it all. Too much damage. Fuck.
Yeah, I was thinking sub 8 minutes was I thought was meant to be driven something. Wow, crazy.
I just freaking didn't brake. I missed my braking point, and so I let off to get round the corner so I could stand on it, but I just wasn't quite. My steering wasn't straight enough, and yeah, I just ended up looping it to the right.
Yeah, stood back on it and away she went.
No, I was braking, and it locked up the inside right rear and just spun it into the wall on the right hand side. See if this damage doesn't affect it too badly. See if I can do another run, because I don't really want to do another whole out lap. Just
They're saying you cut the lap, so the time won't count.
but yeah, I was in mid 47. And I was just thinking, keep it on the track. Don't make a mistake. Just. And then it all went. Yep. No. Nah, I'm just. Nah. To hell with it. That's it. We'll jump in the Porsche. Give the Porsche a go. And while I'm at it, I need to change to flappy paddles. Flappy paddles. Yeah. And I need to change wheels. Because this is... Oh, has that got a round wheel, or has it got a Formula wheel, Mark?
Good question. I couldn't see it whilst I was driving.
Righto, so if you couldn't see it, that means it's a Formula wheel.
I didn't actually pay that much attention. I literally just freaking jumped in and tried to start going, and wasn't very successful.
Right. Oh, why is this not... this is rather annoying.
Alright, I'm playing devil's advocate here. I've literally just thrown this freaking unknown filament into the freaking printer, and I'm about to send your project to see how it goes.
Righto. Online favourites. Tim's server. Let's see if I can get back into the server again. If it's a GT3 car, it should... Well, I mean, it's GT3, but it's not really...
Yeah, if it comes up with an error as you come into the server, don't worry about it. Just freaking click OK and keep going.
Yeah,
that's... come up with an error on me.
Yep, I did that. I just kept clicking it, and it's going through. So I'll make this one the last run. Then I'll jump off. It'll be me. So, did you guys end up doing a tune for it? A setup?
For the Porsche, I was working on something that I thought felt okay, but I don't know if it is or not.
Right. No, oh no, it is a round wheel. That's okay. Throw the round wheel back on it. Throw the roundy back on there. Cool. Save. Okay, righto. Let's jump back into pits. What tyre pressures were you running?
I think I went up. I went up one on the fronts from
standard. And that was about it. Once you get going, the tyre pressures weren't too bad as standard.
Righto. Okay, so I'll reset that to default. So you went up one on each of the tyres, or?
Yeah, just up on the fronts.
Only on the fronts.
Yep.
Copy. Alright.
I was mucking around with trying to give it a little bit more rake, so I was giving it like 10 mil freaking negative rake towards the front, so like trying to get the front to be 10 mil lower than the rear, just to try and get it to steer a bit better, but
Yeah.
it's still a work in progress.
Right. No worries, that's cool. Righto, let's just take it for a drive and see what happens. Sounds nice though. Sounds very nice.
Wait till you get into the corners.
Cool. How are you getting on with the Porsche there, Hatchet? What were you running for brake bias, Mark? Because 64 feels pretty good.
I don't think I even changed it.
Yeah. lot better through the carousel than the GTR.
Yeah, I was getting one pink sector for the entire lap was basically through the carousel. You could really dump her in and get going.
Yep. DRS. It's got DRS, but I don't have a button map for it.
I don't know if it actually makes a great deal of difference either, really.
Nah. Righto, let's see what sort of a lap time we can do. Hatchets in the GTR. Cheers, buddy. What did you manage around here, Mark?
7:09 was what I had with one runoff, so I didn't actually count. But that was the best lap time I did. I had a 7:8 something on the freaking cards, but yeah, ran off a couple of times.
Right. And you don't know the track. You haven't driven the track much, so.
Nah, not a great deal, no. Nowhere near as much as yourself and Tim.
Yep. Feels very close to the handling of the Cup car.
Yep.
Man, it sounds good though. Jeez, it sounds good.
Should learn how to do a time lapse on the GoPro so you can go and see things get built on the bloody.
Sorry, what was that?
I should learn how to do a time lapse on the friggin' on my GoPro so I can actually friggin' like sit there and like have it plugged into power and actually get it to friggin' film the entire duration of it printing something so you can just
Oh,
see
yeah.
it grow on the plate.
Yep.
I don't think I'll friggin' be able to get it though because I reckon one of the kids would probably end up fucking with the tripod or something and it'd end up moving.
Yep.
I reckon they would do in my artistic recording.
Yep. Well, I've gone faster than the GTR. If I can make this stick, it'll be a 57.2.
Yeah, well someone on RSR's done a 45 or something.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But there is ways of getting it around that friggin' happens.
Yep.
Cheap.
56.7.
Just improved your best lap time.
Woohoo!
Good job.
I'll take that. 45.0, Carlos. So the guy in 5th did a 51.7. So that's 5 seconds faster than me. Holy shit.
I reckon if you were to get it, if you were to dial it in and do a test for it, I reckon you would, you'd get that down that day.
Yeah. So I didn't notice too much understeer, but then because I've driven the Cup car a lot in iRacing, I get it slowed right down. So I don't get on the power until right at the center of the apex. So I don't get a lot of understeer. I don't get much understeer other than, like, well, it's just the kinetic energy carrying it out to the side of the track. But I can understand, like you're saying you haven't driven the track much, so you're not sure where the braking points are. I can understand where the understeer comes from. But I've done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of laps around this track, all different, like from back in my Gran Turismo days, then when I switched over to Forza and Project Gotham Racing, obviously all the project cars, bloody iRacing and this, hundreds of laps over the years. So that's yeah, I expect to get a sub freaking 7-minute lap out of it. But it's a lot of fun to drive though. I tell you that it's nice, man. It's bloody nice. Sounds awesome too. How you going there, Hatchet? What have you managed to squeeze out of that GTR? Righto, we'll jump out because I think the server's timed out, or it's about to restart or something. Back to the pits. Let's wait and put up general. That's the standings from that. BRC Gaming live stream alert. Johnny was. Oh no, he's live on Twitch now. Sea of Thieves. Stream called Twitch Gaming. Was yesterday. LFM, what's LFM official streams? Race notifications, that's everything. Rightio. Cool. I reckon I'll, what shall I do? What's the time? 20 past 4. She won't have put dinner on yet. Gonna give the GTR another try. See if I can get that 57. 657. At least it's only coming up with that error program files thing now instead of it was coming up with another one, Mesh Collider.
Yep.
But that one was freezing the computer, and I had to had to shut everything down to clear it. I was having to press the button on the top of the tower and then cancel it so that it didn't shut the computer down, but shut everything else down. Oh no, I need content manager. Cancel. There we go. Righto. Click that out. And I've got to fucking get out of here. Where are we? Ah, frickin' heck. Seriously, this bloody thing? Come on, favorites. Let's go. Get in there. Make this run the last one. And I'll pack it up for the break. I will be back in just over 2 weeks.
We're back here in this central commentary position in just a few moments.
Yeah. Alrighto.
That lap's not. The marshals are saying you cut the track, so that lap won't count.
Track cut.
Yeah. Oh, crashing.
Marshals are saying you cut the track, so that lap won't count.
Ah. I want to throttle that bastard.
What's that? The British dude that keeps telling you cut a track?
Yep. Takes a long time for the gear change, eh? Here it goes. Chick, 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 chick.
She takes a sweet ass time. Takes a sweet ass time doing stuff.
I managed to keep it off the wall.
Lucky I didn't try to use that filament.
Shut your eyes, kids. We didn't see anything. Nothing to see here. Certainly doesn't handle as nicely as that Porsche. That's for sure. Shut your eyes, Hatchet. Shut your eyes. We'll see nothing until till I get round from this warm-up, from the outlap. So, when you go into the pits, grab the 2 setups that Tim put in there, mate, for the GTR.
He wasn't online, he may not be able to see them. At the time of team sharing.
Actually, something's not right here because I'm running out of steam there, and I should not be. Why am I running out of steam? Load, what's the gears? It should be 305. That seems weird. Righto. 2 laps. Jeez. Man, this friggin' V8's got some bloody torque, eh? Just wants to friggin' light up the rear tyres no matter what gear you're in. Tyres warmed up. Tyres coming up to pressure. Yeah, Tim and Mark are very good at setups for the cars.
Oh, I'd go, I wouldn't go quite that far. Definitely a learning curve still.
Yeah, but I can take the setups that you guys are building and I can turn them into quick lap times. So that says I can't build setups to save myself.
Yeah, I mean, it just comes down to learning like what changes what depending on what style of car you're driving. Like I probably wouldn't be able to tune a front wheel drive car very well.
Yeah.
And the Porsches are a little bit bloody unique as well with all that mid-mount engine and all the rear, like weight in the rear, so I don't exactly know how to get them tuned perfectly. But it also depends what type of car you like to drive as well. Whether you
Yeah.
like a pointy one, a stable one that freaking is like understeering
Yeah.
or not. I think we covered this as well. I've got a proverbial brick part going on here. Your part printing on the bricker one, and then friggin' the other young fella friggin' asked me. I get home from work and he's got a request. You know, I want a air rocket or something. I think he was talking about. And I'm like, what the hell have you been watching? Or where have you got that from?
Shit. Yeah. Kids are quick, eh? Oh, Dad can make stuff for me.
Well, he already knows that if he breaks something, he comes straight to me, and then I can, more 9 times out of 10, I can fix it.
Yeah, right.
I'm the fixer.
Yeah.
If any toys break, basically come to Dad and freaking see if he can fix it. If Dad says it's broke, it's proper broke.
Righto, here we go.
Right, you're just starting another lap, are you?
I'm just about to do the flying lap. Just turned the brake. I've just moved the brake bias a little bit rearward. Find that 72. It's just locking up the fronts a bit. Oh man, that got some freaking air on it. That's like, oh shit, it's not going to turn. Oh, that was on the raggedy edge. Oh, that's a shame. Righto, just got to get this last series of corners right. Yeah, boy!
Fantastic, well done, brilliant drive. That's a world record.
You know how I was on for a 6:57 on that last run?
Yep.
Yeah, 6:49.2.
Bloody hell.
So that setup that Tim gave me, I managed to knock basically 9 seconds off my lap time that I was doing with just basically the tyre tweak. Sweet. Oh, that was good. I might have had a 48, but I made a couple of small mistakes. I had everything perfect up to the first carousel. Then I made a couple of small mistakes. Coming just before YouTube corner, and then the final carousel, I was coming up to the final carousel. I was a little bit carrying a bit too much speed through that flat out open S section, and I couldn't quite get it back over to the right hand side of the track for the corner before that last carousel. And then I didn't downshift to third coming onto the Dottinghauer straight. I've been dropping down to third coming around those final couple of corners onto the straight, and I decided to leave it in fourth, and it cost me about 3/10 by the end of the straight. So I could have actually done a 48.8 or a 48.9.
It was absolutely crazy.
Well, it's crazy for me, that's
The
for
fact
sure.
that you just did a small tyre tweak and you just wiped off better part of 10 seconds.
I did a brake bias. I just changed the brake bias a little bit, knocked off a couple of, knocked it down to 70. Just stopped those front tyres from locking up. That was good. That was good fun. But I'm gonna have to jump off. I am all done for this break, so we will leave it at that with a 6:49, and I'll bring it back to pit. I'll bring it back to the pits. I'll just do the lap, bring it back. But that was good fun. Now that I've done that other Porsche, I'll have to give that the other one that Tim had in the server a shot.
Was that the turbine chin?
I don't know, the GT3R, the one that he said had 800 horsepower,
Ah, right, yep.
the one that he took out. Have to give that a run around here next break. Oh, next break I'm going to have everything turned up max. Gonna look so good. So yeah, so it's got a white case, and he asked me the other day when I placed the when I made another deposit on it, because he hadn't ordered the graphics card.
Yep.
He'd been waiting for the final fortnight to order it, so we get the max out of the warranty. And he says, "Oh, I said, you still want a white graphics card or a black one?" I said, "Look, place the order for a white one. If they've got one, I'll take it. Otherwise, just order a black one if that's all they've got." So it's gonna, hopefully it'd have a white case, white graphics card, and everything else is black. So it should look quite good with the RGBs. And it's all DDR5, so I should be able to upgrade to the next couple of CPUs before I have to look at another motherboard. Sounds more like a motorbike engine than a V8, this thing.
Yeah, very high revving engine, freaking V8, that thing.
Oh yeah. 8750. Tiny little lift. That's it. All the gears it's got. Bring it into pit lane.
They're saying you've cut the track, so the lap has been invalidated.
Here we go, peoples. That is it.
They're saying you've cut the track, so the lap has been invalidated.
Oh, I need to find a way to mute that guy.
That lap's not going to count. A track cut has been detected.
How do I mute him?
What's that in?
RSR live timing. I think there was...
Very good question. There should be a setting for him.
Yeah, there is, but I'm just trying to find... What's that? No, that's not it. Get rid of that. There was a way, I googled it, I think. I'm just trying to... exit out of there. Is it in Assetto Cosa settings? Settings, Python apps, RSR live timing. There it is. Quick switches, no. Live telemetry, live timing. this stuff unticked? Google it and find out. Just volume for how do I get to the INI files? Where do that's in here, isn't it? Oh, okay. RSL live timing exe config. I set active cut to 0. Sound active cut to 1 to 0 0. Save. Oh, okay. No, that's not what I want to do. I still want it, but I just want the volume down. Volume to 10. Save that. Rightio, get out of there. Awesome. We'll quickly jump back in there and see. Yeah, it is a fun car to drive. Absolutely a fun car to drive. With that setup, the Timbo Dash 1 setup, I managed a 649.2. I've just made an adjustment to my RSR live timing app. I've turned the volume down to 10 in the INI file. I'm going to do a test just quickly and see how loud he is, and then that'll be all for me for today, mate. I'm going to jump off after this.
That lap's not. The marshals are saying you cut the track, so that lap won't count.
Ah, that's heaps better. That's miles better. If you go into the INI file, Mark, and turn it down, I've set it to 10. Yep. And that's way better. Way better. I'll show you Hatchet if you're not sure. Steam apps, common, Assetto Cosa. Now it should be in apps, Python, where is RSR? So all the way down here in sound. I'm an idiot. Hang on a minute. I'll bring it on here. So I've just turned the volume down in RSR live timing if you've got it. you go into Assetto Corsa folder, common. No, that's all good, mate. That's all good, mate. No dramas. Go into apps, Python, RSR live timing. Go all the way down here to sound, and this is what it comes up with. So this is your INI file. So this one here, if you set active cut to 0, that's no sound, just the banner. But this here was at 25, and it was loud as hell, and annoying as hell too. So I've set it to 10, and now it's heaps quieter and not as annoying. So just a quick little fix there for you if you're struggling with RSR on the live timing. So yeah, so that's if you've got that app. But I'm going to end the stream there, mate, for today, or for this break. I won't be doing any streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be getting ready for work, so, and just relaxing, catching up on some YouTube from Jesse, and any other info any other videos that I can watch about Assetto Corsa Evo, which, to be fair, I don't think there'll be too much. But there is another video. There's a video where he was talking to Marcos, a lot of which I missed because I was mucking around doing something else. But I'll rewatch that and see what they've got to say. But it sounds like they're heading in the right direction. Mate, you're always welcome. Whenever you see us on, just flick us a message. If we're in Tim's server, we can. Did you click favorite for the server? Did you add it to your favorites list, because that's Tim's server that he runs all the time. So when we're on together, but you'll always find Tim and Mark in there in the afternoons and the weekends when I'm away on site. So don't be afraid to jump in and say hi. And yeah, hopefully we'll chat to you next time, mate. Sweet. Cool. Alright, buddy. That's all for this break. And I will see you guys around the next corner. Bye for now.